Alright everyone, welcome back to another video, and tonight what I have for everyone is my full review of the Caseology Nano Pop full protective case for the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. Okay? Now I'm going to keep it straight 100 with y'all. I did not take the full week to review this case. I've been swapping back and forth between this case and the Poetic Guardian series case for the last 2 to 3 days. And I feel like I've gathered all my thoughts and opinions on these two cases. So I'm going to put these two reviews out back to back in a hurry. Make it quick and fast. You know how it go. Alright? But hopefully by the end of this video, you guys and gals know if this case is worth picking up for your brand new Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. So without further ado, let's dive into the full review. Alright, let's go. Now starting off here, the first thing I want to talk about is the overall build quality and design of the case. And in these two aspects, I feel as though Caseology has done a great job. Now this entire case is built out of combinations of grippy, smooth, and glossy plastic materials. Alright, grippy plastic around the sides, okay, glossy plastic on the back, hard shell TPU for the middle, alright, and a nice texturized glossy matte plastic on the inside for shock absorption and drops. Alright, and in terms of the overall build quality, I feel as though Caseology has done a top-notch job. Top-notch indeed. Alright, now, jumping over to the overall design, I love this two-tone design here, okay? Caseology, this matte black and gray that you guys went with, I love this design. It's very eye-catching, and that integrated grip, oh man, y'all did great things with this. So in terms of the overall design, in my opinion, it is top-notch as well. So talking about the build quality and design on the whole, for this case, it is top-notch overall. Up next, let's talk about the overall fit and feel of the case on the device. And this is another area, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it with y'all, because we're trying to get this done quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is another area where Caseology did a top-notch job. Not only is the case easy to put on and take off, but it fits perfectly, alright? It fits perfectly. Like, you see how easily I put it on? Watch how easily I could take it off, right? One side, two side, and off it goes. No muss, no fuss. That means that regular case maintenance is going to be easy breezy, super lemon squeezy. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad joke. But regular case maintenance on this one is going to be top notch. And I honestly haven't had any issues, alright? So talking about the overall ease of installation, this is top notch, even though I don't have that category on my review points or the typical stuff that I go over in my case reviews. But the overall ease of installation and ease of removal on this one is top notch. Now, talking about the overall fit and feel, it is top notch, okay? Talking about the fit, you can see it fits perfectly. And we have all of our precision cutouts for the bottom, the charging port, the microphones, and the speakers. And we also have all of our precision cutouts for the top, okay, of the microphone. Then we have precision cutouts for the back, our camera lenses, and our flash, right? And then we have nice precision cutouts and fully protected buttons here around the sides. And then it has this nice grippy texturized dot matrix pattern right here on the sides. Jumping over to the feel in hand, that grippy dot matrix pattern makes the feel in hand top notch, because it gives it like a two-tone feel, just like the case is two-tone. So you got this matte, this glossy matte material on the back, but you also have this super grippy material around the sides, which means that this feels great in the hands, and even with a loose grip, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere at all. Alright? So the overall feel in hand is top notch in my overall opinion. top-notch indeed. Same too is the overall fit, in my opinion. Top-notch indeed. Okay? Now, moving on, let's talk about the overall protection that this case provides. And this is another area where Caseology has done a top-notch job. Now, in terms of the protection, this case protects everything. You have a nice raised indented lip for your camera lenses, and they are fully protected and fully raised, okay? Then you have fully protected buttons, and you maintain your clickiness and tactile feedback. Let me stop talking and see if y'all can hear this. So super clicky, super responsive, and they have full protection. So if my device falls on the side, my buttons are going to be okay, and I should still have the full overall performance of the device. All right. Along with that, flipping to the front, we have a nice raised lip, so the display is fully protected, and I do have a tempered glass screen protector on the device, and this case is another case that is extremely screen protector friendly. So if I was to drop it face down, we're good. We're good indeed. And then if I was to drop it back down, we're good. We're good indeed. So overall, this case provides maximum overall protection, in my opinion. Okay? Caseology did a really great job with this one. All right? Up next now, let's briefly summarize the positives and the negatives of this case. Then we're going to talk about the overall pricing and availability. I'm going to get into my overall final thoughts and make my final recommendations. All right? So, this is the most important category of my case reviews. So if you guys and gals watch no other category from my case review, as long as you watch this next category, the positives and negatives category, you should be good to go, and you should get a really good overall general idea of how I feel about the case. Now, let me drop in some prerequisites. I am not perfect, and I never claim to be, so if you guys and gals pick up this case for your device, and you experience a positive and or a negative that I did not experience or that I did not talk about in this full review, and you come across this video, please leave your feedback down below in the comments. As always, all feedback is greatly appreciated, and only through providing our feedback can we get overall improvements to get better products and devices. So all feedback is greatly appreciated. Just remember to keep it respectful, please. All right? And, as always, I'll have a full list of the positives thrown up in post and a full list of the negatives thrown up in post. So please feel free to pause the video wherever you see the list that you're interested in. This way you can fully read it, okay? That being said, without further ado, let's jump into this next category. Let's go. So, summarizing the positives, and pretty much this is a summary of everything that I've talked about throughout the video. The overall build quality and design, in my opinion, is top-notch, okay? The overall fit and feel of the case on the device, in my opinion, is top-notch as well. This particular case provides overall full protection and is extremely screen protector friendly, so that makes the protection category top notch as well. And this particular case is available for a really great price. We're going to talk about the pricing and availability in a little bit here. Okay, so that summarizes all of the positives. Okay, now moving on, let's dive into the negatives on this case. And honestly, in my 2 to 3 days with this case, I have not experienced any negatives, okay? Actually, I've fully tested the droppability of this case because it dropped out of my pocket twice while I had this case on. Once was in the bathroom and I had tile floors and you heard that crack. I was like, did I just break my device? And I pulled off the case and I'm like, ooh, device is pristine and still looking mean. I'm like, oh gosh. And then another time was outside on the pavement. And I was like, oh no. I definitely broke something now. And aside from getting the case a little dirty, I pulled it off. My device was perfectly fine. I'm like, oh, all right. Thank you, Caseology. All right, cool. And the same thing can be said of the Poetic Guardian series case So I'm going to say the same thing when we get to that video, because I did accidentally drop the device 2 times with that case on, and I was like, and you can hear it. You ever drop something that's important to you and you hear it and you just instantly cringe? Just like, oh gosh. Or like if you have little kids, or you watch the little kids and they do something that you tell them not to do, and you know once they do it, they're going to hurt themselves. And you know, even though you tell them not to do it, as a little kid, they have to do it because they have to get that experience for themselves. Because they're like, oh, I heard you. But they're still just going to do it anyway. And only through getting that experience and busting that ass do you realize, okay, I'm going to listen now. So you ever had that experience where you tell your little kid not to do something and they did it anyway and they busted that ass? And you came out and checked on them and you told them and they're like, yeah, I know I should have. Yeah, that's how I feel when I drop my cases by accident. And I'm glad to report that this case, it worked out perfectly fine. My device is fine, pristine, and still looking mean. All right, so that's a long story. My bad, y'all. But that just goes to show you that the positives of this case are really good. And talking about the negatives, honestly, I have not experienced any. I mean, aside from regular case maintenance, which you have to do anyway. So every week or so, you want to take off the case, clean it, clean your device, and then put the case back on. But that's not really a negative. That's just regular case maintenance. And honestly, guys and gals, I haven't experienced any negatives in my time with this case. So big old goose egg on that one. Now, let's move on now. Now, if I think of any after the video is over or while I'm editing, I'll add that to the negatives list. And again, if you guys and gals think of any, leave that feedback down below in the comments. As always, all feedback is greatly appreciated. But at least for me, as of right now, no negatives to speak of when we talk about this case from Caseology. Alright, so let's move on now into the final part of the video. Let's talk pricing. Let's talk overall availability. Let me share my overall final thoughts and make recommendations. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I do have to let everyone know this. This is another product and or accessory that came into the channel thanks in large part to the Amazon Vine program. So what does that mean? This came into the channel completely free of charge, and all I have to do is use it and then write up a full written review to publish on Amazon, okay? And after that point, this case and or accessory is mine to keep, all right? That being said, although this did come into the channel free of charge, as always, I reserve the right to keep it straight 100 around here. So if I use this case and I had any issues or I didn't like it, I would tell you why I didn't like it and why. And if I use this case and I enjoyed it, I would tell you why I liked it and why. That being said, I still did go out and scour the internet and do my due diligence, and I found this case available ranging from $17.99, so 18 bucks if you want to make it easy, all the way up to $19.99 or $20 if you want to make it easy. And that's a combination of Amazon and eBay, right? And one thing I want you guys and gals to keep in mind is that if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you get free 2-day shipping, right? If not, you will have to add in shipping and handling and taxes to the overall price based on your region and location. If you're an Amazon Prime customer, you just have to factor in the taxes because you get free 2-day shipping. All right? That being said, that goes over the pricing. That goes over the availability. Now, let me get into my final thoughts. Now, I almost forgot. This particular case is actually available for the same price across the board, but it comes in 3 different colors, or, 3 different color tones. 3 different 2-tone color tones. So this first one here is called, black, black salmon. Okay. The second one is called raspberry navy. Okay. And the last one is called light purple. Alright? And as the name implies, this black salmon, or however you say that, is black and like a gray two-tone. And then the raspberry navy is like a yellow and navy blue two-tone. That raspberry navy actually looks really good. And then the light violet, I said purple, light violet, is actually purple and then a light pink or a light purple two-tone. So those are the different color schemes, and those are the colors that this case comes in. And keep in mind, it's available for all of the same price across the board. Alright? And I gotta say, I love those two-tone color schemes as well. So Caseology, y'all did a great job on that one. Alright, now moving on, let me get into my final thoughts and overall recommendations. So overall, how do I feel about this case? Overall, I feel as though this is a great case. It looks great. It offers maximum protection. And it is extremely screen protector friendly. So, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick up this case if you're in the market for a case for your Samsung Galaxy A54 5G? I'm going to have to say yes. You pick up this case and you really shouldn't have any issues. No issues whatsoever. So can I recommend that you guys and gals pick this one up? I would have to say yes. Yes, indeed. Alright, that does it for this review here today, guys and gals. As always, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the review. I hope y'all found it helpful. If you did, y'all know what to do. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you guys and gals would like to see more content like this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And make sure you click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. Also, feel free to follow me across all the social media platforms. I'll link up all my social media links down below in the video description. This way you're guaranteed to get notified when new videos go live on the channel. Okay? That being said, if this video piqued your interest and you guys and gals would like to know where you can pick up the featured case and or the featured device, or you would like links to any other recommended accessories for this device, all the affiliated links for the recommended accessories in this case and the device will be linked up down below in the video description. And as the name implies, those are affiliated links, meaning that when you guys and gals use those links, I do get a small percentage of kickback that I do put back into the channel, but that's at no additional cost to you guys and gals. So those affiliated links, in my opinion, make it a win-win for everyone. And that being said, the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. So all of my extended coverage, all of the affiliated links, all that good stuff on the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G will be linked up down below in the video description. This whole video here today has been recorded using the rear-facing primary camera on the Samsung Galaxy S20 5G. This was recorded in 720p in video pro mode with no external microphone hooked up. Okay, I am using my professional studio lights here, and it is hot with these studio lights on. But please let me know what you think of the overall video quality. Also, please let me know what you think of the overall audio quality. All your feedback, as always, is greatly appreciated. Just remember to, again, keep it respectful, please. And let's get into a nice, respectful conversation about this case or this device down below in the comments. I'll meet you guys and gals down there. I hope everyone is having a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there. And I will catch everyone in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.